Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful delight. Forgo, give up everything that I own. Yeah, I'd give it all up now just to be with you somehow. Unexpected love was found. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say,
hey everyone, welcome back. If you're new, I'm Becca. I'm a mom to 3 boys and a military spouse, and today we are doing a busy day in the life, get it all done, whatever you really want to call it. We've got a lot going on today. I've got a lot on the list. I got started later in the day because I was super tired. I did not get enough sleep last night, which was my own fault. I stayed up too late, but I didn't get enough sleep last night, so I'm super tired today. So I took it really easy this morning. Aside from like school rushes and all of that, I like sat down, relaxed, had my cup of coffee, just took it all in for the day. And now it is time to hustle the rest of the day to get everything on my list done. We have a lot of stuff going on today. We have to go to Target, Ulta. We're about to go get Grayson now. We'll have to go get Colby at some point in time. We're gonna cook dinner together. I really want to get to mopping the floors, but I have a feeling that I'm not going to be able to get to that today. I don't think I'm going to end up having enough time, but if I do, I'm going to do that. We have some other stuff to do. I honestly just have a mile-long list in my head, and like I've said in the past, whatever gets done, gets done. It's fine if things don't get done, but there's a lot of things going on today, and we'll see what we can get to by the end of the day. With that being said, I really need to go get Grayson, so let's get in the car and go.
that I love you. Ooh, ooh, you. Ooh, ooh. So slow, hold you in my arms, won't let go. The world around could pass us by, a thunderstorm, a lightning strike, as we hold each other tight. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you. Ooh, ooh, you.
All right, we're back from the stores. We got Colby, got Grayson, got all the kids back at the house now. I picked up a coffee while I was out. Super sweet. The people in front of me actually paid for my coffee. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. I know it's like a thing and a lot of people do it, but that's the first time that's ever happened to me. So I paid for the person behind me. Hopefully they kept it going. I just thought it was so sweet because it's never happened to me before. She was like, oh, the person in front of you paid for you. And I was like, really? That's so sweet. So I paid for the person behind me. All worked out that way. So we are back at the house now. I want to show you guys what I got from Target and Ulta really quick. But yeah, thankfully I went to Starbucks like a week and a half ago because I was meeting up with a friend and she likes Starbucks. So I stopped there and got us coffees, and they gave me straws, and we didn't end up needing the straws. And Dunkin' Donuts, I guess, has lids like this now, which is cool. Don't get me wrong, but they didn't stir the coffee. So I thankfully had a backup straw in my car for stirring the coffee. But let me show you really quick what I got from Target and Ulta. Okay, we got a big thing of cranberry grape juice for Colby. He likes drinking that. We were all out and I couldn't find any at Food Line the other day. I got some Alani drinks. I got my favorites, which is the Breeze Berry, which is, this tastes similar to, if you like Red Bull, the blueberry Red Bull, this is kind of like similar to that. And that was always my favorite. I loved Red Bull. Not that it's good for you, but that was just my favorite. And then I got the Cosmic Stardust. And then I also got the Cherry Slush. These are super sweet and they're not my favorite, but I like to change it up. I like them, they're just not like my top choice. So I got some new bras. This was like a 2-pack for like a t-shirt bras 2-pack for $20. Not sure how well they'll work out, but I'm really low on bras right now because I mean, I've been fluctuating in weight. I stopped nursing about a year ago and I never like went out and bought new bras, and I was nursing for almost 4 years straight. So I just haven't had any recently. I've kind of just been making do with what I have. I wear a lot of sports bras, but I really do need to like invest in some new ones. So I figured I'd start with that just to get me through. But I also got Grayson this cute shirt in the boys section. He's got colorful day. It's like glow day, and they told him to wear colorful shirts. I couldn't find any shirts that were just like straight up one color colorful, so figured this would do because there's a lot of like bright colors on it. So we got that for him, and then I got a box of diapers. I mean, I don't really need to show you that, and hopefully soon I won't have to buy them anymore. Fingers crossed, we'll see. Then at Ulta, I saw somebody else raving about this on Instagram, I believe, but it's the Living Proof, what is it called? Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Advanced Clean Dry Shampoo. So Living Proof has like just a normal dry shampoo, and then they have this one, which is newer, and it's the Advanced Clean Dry Shampoo. Right now I use the Batiste, but I've tried pretty much every dry shampoo out on the market, and either A, they're too textured for me, so they leave a lot of gunk in my hair, or B, you spend a lot of money and they do the same thing as the Batiste. Like, I feel like it literally does the same thing. It doesn't do anything different, so why am I gonna spend all of that money if, you know, because I mean, this thing was $30. That's so expensive. Like, I can't even believe I'm saying that out loud and I spent that kind of money on it. And I bought every one just to see, because my motto is like, if it's worth the $30, I will, if I only have to use a few spritzers of this and that does the job, then obviously, I mean, the Batiste one is like $10. So eventually it's probably knocking down, because I feel like I have to use so much of that one. It gets so caked in my hair. I have such sensitive skin that my scalp like is like itchy and it doesn't feel well. Like, I can tell the difference when I'm not using it and when I'm using it, the difference in my scalp, and I just hate the way it makes my scalp feel. But at the same time, like, I can't go without dry shampoo. So somebody was raving about this and saying, you know, her thoughts were pretty much the same. I think her name is Melina. I could get that wrong, so I'm just not even gonna guess. But she basically said she's tried all of the ones on the market too, and that she feels like they're all just as good as, like, Batiste is just as good as all of them. But then she was suggested to try this one, and she tried it, and it is worth every penny, she said. So I'm always willing to try it. Like I said, $30 is worth it if I go through this the same amount of time that I would go through 3 bottles of the Batiste then. And honestly, at this point, if it doesn't irritate my scalp, it's totally worth it. So we'll see how that works out for me. But I also got the Tarte Light Camera Lashes. I did a get ready with me. That was my last video, I believe. But I did a get ready with me, and I showed you guys the mascara I use, because that's one of the biggest questions I get is, what mascara do I use? And I go back and forth from this one. Like, if I get it on sale, usually I will, or if I just am in the mood to use it, like right now, I will go ahead and get it. Let me see how much it was, because I want to say it's like $28 off the top of my head, but don't quote me on that. So it's $24. So I use the L'Oreal Lash Paradise, which is basically the same as this, right? And I love it, don't get me wrong. But I've been having this issue lately where within like a week and a half of opening it, it's like dried out, and I can't get, I know there's more in there, but I can't get any more out because it's so dried out. It doesn't make like my lashes today are not as full as they usually would be because it's dried out and I can't get that much from it. I feel like a week and a half is pretty fast for that to happen. When I buy this one, even though it's more expensive, the Lash Paradise I think is like $10 cheaper. This one lasts me longer. So once again, it's like the dry shampoo situation. If it's gonna even out to the same price, if not the Lash Paradise being more because I go through it so quickly, and this one I don't go through nearly as fast. So today I was just kind of like, you know what? I'm sick of buying mascara every week because it's drying out. I'm just gonna go back to this, and I'll probably change my mind eventually. I'll get sick of paying that and I'll be like, I'm just gonna go for the cheap stuff this week. So I bounce back and forth, but those are the two best mascaras. If you wanna pay the money, it's definitely worth it to get the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. If you don't wanna pay the money, just get the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. And I think that's everything that I got. Okay, now that we're done with that, I put that stuff away. I'm gonna start making dinner. I'm gonna make a chicken salad tonight. So I'm gonna boil some eggs, chop up some chicken. What was that?
That's what we're gonna check.
He dropped the clock. Tristan's in the guest room watching cartoons. Grayson's watching a Godzilla movie in the living room. He was really upset when he went to bed last night because Chris wasn't here, and so I told him that he could watch a movie and have some popcorn when he came home from school today. So since he was upset last night, just to kind of like bring his spirits back up. But I told Tristan he could watch cartoons in the guest room because he doesn't want to watch Godzilla. And he's clearly playing with the clock that sits on the nightstand because he just dropped it. I could hear it. But yeah, so I'm gonna make a chicken salad. I've shown this on vlogs in the past. I don't know. I know it's been a long time, so it's been a while, but I'm in the mood for a salad tonight. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm debating if I should I think I might just do grilled chicken salad and just season the crap out of it. Because I have some of the like Hidden Valley Ranch like powder seasoning and stuff. I think that's what we're gonna do. So let's get to dinner. I also have some fruit that I need to cut up and put in a container. I'll show you the container really quick actually. So I bought this container from Marshall's. I've been keeping my eye out. They're so expensive, but I found this for $15 at Marshall's. It's got the clips, inside thing, the divider. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut up some grapes and some strawberries. Since it has the divider, put those two in there so that it's easily just ready to grab for little kids, put it on their plates with lunches and breakfast, and for me, because I'll be more likely to eat the fruit if it's just rinsed and ready to go.
I had a feeling you'd come back and save me from all those lonely nights and heartbreaks. And I feel misplaced without you. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to, never wanted to end it like we did. I guess shit happens for a reason, but it's like something feels different from back then. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to, honestly I'm open wide. I don't feel like waking up without you by my side. I still see your silhouette. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to your bedroom? I had a feeling you'd come back and save me from all my slip-ups and mistakes. And I'm just pointless without you. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to, never wanted to end things like we did. I'm sorry for all those promises I made you that I couldn't keep, but it's like something feels different from back then. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to, honestly I'm open wide. I don't feel like waking up
without you by my side. I still see your silhouette. Why don't we go back to your bed?
Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know a single thing that I haven't done to make you notice me. Let me be real here. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. I don't know what I could say to
Okay, we just finished dinner. It was delicious, pretty simple to make, a little bit of prep time, but pretty simple to make. The cleanup shouldn't be too bad either. I really need to get it cleaned up down here before the vacuum starts. I try to get upstairs before the vacuum starts each night, so we're not like in its way, it's not in my way. But we're gonna get to cleaning up the kitchen, and I may or may not be able to cut the fruit tonight. I'm gonna force myself to cut it actually. We're gonna clean up the kitchen. We'll cut up the fruit first and then clean up the kitchen. Let's get this done.
Girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. God, I'm sick of this waiting. You got me going crazy tonight. So why? Why don't you come on over and be my somebody to love? Somebody to love, somebody to love, somebody. I need somebody to love. I need somebody. I need somebody. Give me somebody, give me somebody, somebody to love.
We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. Don't know if I can decipher how your mind works. Yeah, you leave me wondering what it's like to feel your skin. I will keep on trying till you give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more. You leave me hanging, begging for more. Think that I'm addicted to this, can't resist to be a little risky and go for it, cause I want you close. I'm so exposed when you're keeping me wondering. You know I'd do anything to be in your arms again. So give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more. Talking to you. Here we go again. Staying up all night to see if you've been texting me. Where do we go from here? I wanna go all in. So give me a sign. I just wanna let you know I could go for this, no more tricks. We could take things slow. Say you think about it too. When the lights go out and there's no doubt that I should be with, that I should be. We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control.
Kids are asleep and it's time for me to take a shower and go to bed. I was going to work on my cleaning video for this week. I have to do a voiceover and add music, which isn't a ton to do. Thankfully, I'm just about done because I think I've said this before, but I've been trying to really get everything done during the week so that on the weekend, all I really have to do is maybe get back to comments when things go live. But other than that, I can pretty much take the weekend off and hang out with kids and Chris and everything, so we can spend some family time together or go somewhere if we want to. I don't have to worry about, you know, being on a time restraint on the weekend and like having to upload and everything like that. So I am almost done with all that stuff. I will have to edit this video tomorrow, do that voiceover tomorrow, and then we'll be good to go. But I was gonna do the voiceover tonight and just get it out of the way, but I am so tired right now. I could legit just like lay my head down on this pillow and pass out. I need to take a shower first, but I'm just too tired, and I don't like to do voiceovers when I'm too tired because then I feel like I rush through it and it's boring and I'm not as lively or talkative. So I feel like my personality doesn't show as much, and I'm just kind of like getting it done rather than enjoying it and like being informative or just being talkative or anything. So I'm not going to do it tonight. I'll just do it tomorrow when I'm a little less tired and go to bed early tonight. But yeah, I'm really proud of myself. The last 2 weeks I've been consistent on both channels, and I'm finally getting like into a groove of like getting used to it. And I've also been doing Monday through Friday for work and keeping the weekend for the kids and the family. So I'm really proud of myself because that was not easy to maneuver in there on top of everything else, you know, with the kids, getting them back and forth and just being a mom and dinners and breakfast, you know, just everything. It can be really, really hard to juggle it all. And then when you add, I told you I'm tired. Then when you add YouTube, which is basically a full-time job, and Instagram, which is a part-time job. So it's a lot, but I'm not complaining because I love what I do. I truly do. I love what I do. And I think if you talk to most YouTubers, they will say that. So it's enough to keep us pushing forward. On a different note, though, I thought I would inform you that our AC downstairs is broken. And if you've been around for a long time, you know we've had a lot of issues with our HVAC system in this house. I feel like every time I turn around, like something's going on with it. It's like every time the season changes. I was telling Chris the other day, because he was deployed for 7 months, you know, pretty much 7 months of the first year we lived in this house. And a lot of the issues that I dealt with without him even here and had to handle myself. In the first year, everything was covered under the warranty, like the first year warranty, but now we're past the first year. So we're coming out of pocket for a lot of things that's expensive that we weren't anticipating, which is really frustrating because it's a brand new house. We shouldn't be having all these issues initially right off the bat. We just shouldn't. So we are talking to our builder to see what we can do, because essentially they chose to put a junky HVAC unit on the house. We're doing everything we can to repair everything on it, but ultimately the builder didn't choose the best one that they could have, unfortunately. And unfortunately for us, we didn't even think to research it. Like, we just didn't even think of it. So hindsight, lesson learned. Next time we buy a house, if it's a new build, obviously if it's already built, we're not going to be too concerned with it, just because really you can't do anything about it after the fact, right? But if it's a new build, we can choose a neighborhood where they choose a better unit. So unfortunately, you know, we're just looking into other avenues right now. We're obviously making sure that it works properly. We need to have AC in our house. It's starting to get like 80 degrees every day here, so it's a must. And that's the thing, is I feel like every time the season changes, I'm finding out that the heat doesn't work, or the AC doesn't work, or this doesn't work, or that doesn't work. So it's just frustrating, because I feel like every time I go to like turn it on at the beginning of a season, it's like, it doesn't work. It's so frustrating. And it's a lot of money out of pocket to fix the problem that we're having right now, that we were not anticipating. So it's just frustrating, but it has to be done. It just has to be done. So unfortunately, we didn't get a home warranty, which is, if you don't know, home warranty, it's not homeowner's insurance. That's a whole different thing. A home warranty is like, you can buy it's like an extended warranty for your car type of thing, but for your house. So you can go to other companies and buy an extended warranty, and then when something breaks in your house, they generally will cover most of the cost, but you pay a decent chunk of money, you know, anywhere from like $800 to $1,000 a year. And for us, we shouldn't have any issues that cost us that kind of money. We shouldn't, because it's a brand new house. We just shouldn't. There's not, you know, you want to put a warranty like that on houses. We've had a warranty on all of our older houses, like our last house. We had a warranty on it, because you want to do that for, it's basically ensuring that if something major goes wrong, they're going to cover a lot of the cost. You still usually have to come out of pocket for things, but they will cover a lot of the cost. So like if you have an older house, like you might have to do some roof repairs. You might have to do some HVAC repairs because it's older. You might have to do some, you know, there might be something wrong with the plumbing eventually. Just things like that. It'll help you. One time we had a leak in our old Texas house. It was built in the 50s. We had a leak that actually helped covered pretty much all of it, except for the concrete, when they had to dig like out the concrete or whatever to replace the pipe. But a big portion of it was covered by the warranty. Our fridge broke in the last house here. That was covered. Not most of it. A lot of it was covered by the warranty. But that's the thing, is it doesn't always cover completely, but it helps protect, like, at least so you're not coming fully out of pocket. And granted, the warranty for this house is more than what we're paying to fix the HVAC thing. But if something else happens this year with it, then, you know, we'll probably be right there where the warranty would have costed. So, I mean, hindsight, maybe we should have gotten it. But this is a new house and we shouldn't have to. That's the thing. We shouldn't have to worry about issues for a couple of years. So, and unfortunately, that isn't the case. So here we are, and we have to fix HVAC. So they're coming in the morning. It's going to be a crazy morning tomorrow. Chris has a doctor's appointment. I have physical therapy. They're coming to fix the AC for downstairs. It's going to be a really crazy morning, so I need to be well rested and ready for the chaos. But with that being said, I think I've talked for far too long. I want to thank you so much for choosing to click on this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Thank you so much for watching and for all of your love and support always. It means the world to me. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.